Hello, my name is Chico Alvarez, and today I'm going to be doing a very simple tutorial on how to do curly hair in ZBrush. Like I said, this is a very simple tutorial and it only takes 4 steps to complete. So if you are new to ZBrush or have never done hair before, this is a very simple tutorial you could follow to be able to give at least some sort of, different hairstyle to your character. So for the first thing you have to do is, as you can see, I already done this, you have to mask out the area of your character where you do not want the hair to be. I try to give my character a little bit of a hairline and give a little tuft in the back of the neck just so I can add more dimension to the shape. And after you're done with that, you will go click over here and select clay buildup. And all you're going to do after that is to just start shaping out your hair. So this is going to be, you can make this shape anything you want. For me personally, this style usually works a lot better with short hair rather than longer, and something that's a lot more cartoony, as this style is not meant to be realistic at all. So I'm just gonna go in and make whatever shape, as this is gonna be the mold of our hair. So I'm gonna just do this little shape for now where it's a lot longer in the front than in the back. And once you're satisfied with that, you're going to click and make sure Sculptress Pro is selected on, or this just won't work. So you're gonna go into the snake hook tool and you're going to make the draw size whatever size you want. For me, I like to start off with big and just start off with these big swirls in the hair just to give a base. So give me a second. Just to basically make these little swirls inside the hair. They don't need to be anything specific, as this is just what I like to do when I'm first starting off with curly hair, just to give the hair a bit of a shape. As you can see, it's already coming along. So once you're done with that, you can choose to keep symmetry on or off. For the sake of this tutorial and time, I'm just going to keep it on. So once you're done with that, you can see this is how the start of the hair will look. So afterwards, you could change the brush size to whatever you want, and you can go in and start adding finer details and make even more curls, but that are more specific. Me personally, I like to just go to the side, grab whatever hair I can out, and then just swirl them inwards so that they look like little curls. Like I said, this is meant to be for more cartoony rather than realistic, and the video I found that showed me this technique was more so trying to replicate a Lakia Studios type of style, which if you're going for something like that, I would definitely recommend practicing this. So you could definitely refine any of the curls later on, and you're just gonna go in and basically just refine everything, whether that be like fixing up a swirl, trying to like make sure the hair doesn't look like it has random parts going in and out, whatever you want to do. So for now, I'm just going to make a lot of fine details. This progress does take a while, especially if you want it to look all like really nice and polished. But for now, I'm going to skip ahead to the final product so I could show you how it looks, as this will probably take me a while, so give me a moment. Alrighty, since ZBrush keeps crashing on me with the project, you could see the results that I was trying to get to. But since ZBrush keeps crashing on me, I'm going to show another example I used with this technique with a project I did before, which was this one. So as you can see, for this one I didn't use symmetry at all. I was just going freehand. So as you can see, there's a lot of like little swirlies here that gives this curly effect. This one was in the middle of working through it, and because I wasn't quite satisfied with it, I actually ended up changing it to this end product right here. Let me pull it up real quick. So one thing I did try to do is I didn't like how it was looking over the eyes, so I just tried to cover the eyes really quick, and I try to make it more round and circular by using the inflate tool, which you can actually use if you want to try to change the shape, as when I first did this technique, I didn't like how the texture looked at all. So I used the inflate tool to make the hair a lot more bigger and make the curls a lot more downwards rather than upwards, as that did stop a lot of glitching that was happening in it, and also just made the hair look a lot better in my opinion. Obviously, you could go back into the curls and fix them up a bit, as well as the hair. As you can see, this hair is a little bit lumpy and it would need a little bit more work when it comes to the inflate tool and stuff like that. But for a first attempt, and if you're first trying to get into hair, this is a technique I would definitely recommend, as it forces you to play with the program, it forces you to try to figure out how to use tools more, and overall it's just a really easy technique to get into. So yeah, that's the tutorial. Thank you.